Hello, my name is Andy, and I'm a minister of Trinity of Christ Ministries, and I'm a Knight of the Word, and we are working on Bible study today. Bible study in Proverbs, 8 Proverbs. If you like the Bible study, please hit the like button. If you want to share it, you are welcome. Subscribe if you want to see more videos on YouTube. And if you want to watch the whole series, go to trinityofchrist.org on the Bible study page. And we have all the Bible studies for each chapter as we go. Okay, well, like I said, welcome. Uh, Chapter 8, Wisdom's Call. Does not wisdom call out? Let me put it up on the screen. I always forget this. You don't want to see my mug. Okay, does not wisdom call out? Does not understanding raise her voice? At the highest point along the way, where the paths meet, she takes her stand. Beside the gate leading into the city, at the entrance, she cries aloud. To you, O people, I call out, to raise my voice to all mankind. You who are simple, gain prudence. You who are foolish, set your hearts on it. Listen, for I have trustworthy things to say. I open my lips to speak what is right. My mouth speaks what is true, for my lips detest wickedness. All the words of my mouth are just, and none of them is crooked or perverse. To the discerning, all of them are right. They are upright to those who have found knowledge. Okay, I'm going to stop there a little bit and talk about what we've read. Wisdom calls out to everyone and is looking to take a prominent place in our lives. At the highest point along the way where the paths meet, she takes her stand. Why is that? Because wisdom and understanding affect every aspect of your life. To you, O people, I call out. I raise my voice to all mankind. So it's not saying she's only raising her voice to God's people. She's raising her voice to everyone. Everyone can come and partake and learn wisdom. Listen, for what I have trustworthy things to say. I open my lips to speak what is right. My mouth speaks what is true, for my lips detest wickedness. Wisdom is the ability to see the truth and act upon it. So wisdom itself is truth. And so you can trust what wisdom has to say. All of the words of my mouth are just. None of them are crooked or perverse. To the discerning, all of them are right. They are upright to those who have found knowledge. We are called to seek knowledge, and we are called to make smart decisions. And how can we do that if we don't have wisdom? I'm going to continue at 10. Choose my instruction instead of silver, knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is more precious than rubies, and nothing you can desire can compare with her. I, wisdom, dwell together with prudence. I possess knowledge and discretion. I fear the Lord. To fear the Lord is to hate evil. I hate pride and arrogance, evil behavior and perverse speech. Counsel and sound judgment are mine. I have insight. I have power. By me, kings reign, and rulers issue decrees that are just. I'm going to stop there because this is lots there to talk about. Now, wisdom compares itself to be more valuable than gold or silver. Why? Because it affects everything in your life, not just money, uh, but relationships and choices and jobs and anything that touches your life is touched by this, by wisdom. So to be without wisdom is to be a fool. I possess knowledge and discretion. So seeking wisdom will help you possess knowledge and discretion. To fear the Lord is to hate evil, and evil is chaos and destruction. God is the opposite of chaos and destruction. I hate pride and arrogance. The world teaches you to be proud, to be arrogant, to take what you want. But that's not God's way. God's way is to be humble, to be merciful, to be loving, to help others before yourself. Counsel and sound judgment are mine. I have insight and I have power. By me, kings reign and rulers issue decrees that are just. Be careful about listening to the world because oftentimes it'll teach you the wrong way to do things. Sometimes the right way to do things is the one you don't expect. 16. By me, princes govern and nobles, all who rule on earth. I love those who love me, and those who seek me find me. With me are riches and honor, enduring wealth and prosperity. My fruit is better than fine gold. What I yield surpasses choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness along the path of justice, bestowing a rich inheritance on those who love me and making their treasuries full. Now, I know that here they're talking about riches and money, and it can help you in those areas as well. But wisdom helps you in all walks of life. To do foolish things will bring foolish happenings. To do wise things will bring wisdom and profit. So it is profitable to you to pay attention to wisdom, whether it be financial success or personal success or just plain happiness inside of yourself. The wisdom of God provides this. And so we need to reach out for wisdom and to seek it. 22. The Lord brought me forth as the first of his works, before his deeds of old. I was formed long ago, long ages ago, at the very beginning, when the world came to be. When there was no watery depths, I was given birth. When there was no springs overflowing with water. Before the mountains were settled in place, before the hills, I was given birth. Before he made the world or its fields, or any of the dust on the earth, I was there when he set the heavens in place, when he marked out the horizon on the face of the deep, when he established the clouds above and fixed securely the mountains of the deep, when he gave the sea its boundary, so the waters would not overstep his command, and when he marked out the foundations of the earth, then I was constantly at his side. I was filled with delight day after day, rejoicing always in his presence, rejoicing in the whole world, and delighting in mankind. I'm going to stop there. Who are we talking about? I've heard some argue that it's the Holy Spirit talking about himself. And I've heard the argument that we're actually talking about Jesus here. If you think about it in John 1, he talks about how the Word was with God before the earth was made. Now, this talking, this Bible reading we've done, sounds like Jesus. It could be the Holy Spirit, you know, but the Holy Spirit is more of a uh, movement, a power that goes out and does things, and here it talks about being born and being alive and standing next to God or sitting next to God. And that really makes me think Jesus. Something to contemplate because Jesus was here from the very beginning. Even before the earth was made, Jesus was in the plan and part of the plan. So let us finish. 32. Now then, my children, listen to me. Blessed are those who keep my ways. Listen to my instruction and be wise. Do not disregard it. Blessed are those who listen to me, watching daily at my doors, waiting at my doorway. For those who find me find life and receive favor from the Lord. But those who fail to find me harm themselves. All who hate me love death. Those are some powerful words. Children, to listen to him. And he says, blessed are those who keep my ways. He's calling for us. For those who find me find life and receive the favor from the Lord. But those who fail to find me harm themselves. All who hate me love death. So, which side are you on? Do you love God? Do you want to seek God? Or is it something you'd rather not bother looking? Those who fail to find me harm themselves. God bless. Have a great day. Remember, if you want to see these Bible studies or any of the other ones, go to trinityofchrist.org.